Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
And this, of course, is Maggie May. And as you can see behind us, we're at the Florida State Fairgrounds, ready to kick off our coverage to you of the Florida RV Super Show. Are you going to be cold weather camping? If so, you'll want to know about AirSkirts. Here's Melanie to tell us more. Hi, today we're with Melanie from AirSkirts, and this is a fascinating product I think anybody could get some benefit from. So we're going to turn it over to Melanie and let her tell you what makes AirSkirts so unique.
Right, so AirSkirts are an inflatable RV skirt, so you'd want to use a skirt if you're camping in cold weather to help insulate your pipes. Most RVs have very little to no insulation in their floor, so the pipes just sort of hang out in the bottom and they're very prone to freezing. So you'd want to insulate them in some way. Some people do a DIY solution, hay bales, which can obviously attract rodents. When they're dry, they're a fire hazard. When they're wet, they're going to smell really bad. They're heavy. A lot of campgrounds won't allow them. Some people cut foam boards and tape them to their RVs, which is really time consuming. It's not great for the environment. You have to throw them away every time you move because it's going to be different based on how the ground is. Some people do a snap-on skirt, which you either have to drill holes in your RV or you have to glue them on. So you've got holes in your RV, that's not ideal. AirSkirts, they're these inflatable tubes. You tuck them under the perimeter of your RV, you inflate them until they stay in place. And it comes with a pump that both inflates and deflates the tubes. It's about a 20-minute, half an hour setup time. So you can use them if you're just somewhere for a weekend even, because they're so quick and easy to set up. Anybody can handle them. The biggest piece weighs just shy of 14 pounds. So they're really easy to deal with. When they're folded up, that biggest piece is about maybe this high by this big. So they're very convenient for people in RVs. They don't take up a ton of storage space. The kits come with a storage bag. The really big kits come with two. And you're going to have extra space in there. So if you wanted to put some extras in there that you might be carrying around with you, you can have some extra things in that bag.
If you were going to cut foam board, it would take a lot longer to cut foam board and fit it than what it does to inflate those and put those around.
Oh, absolutely. Even running to the hardware store to pick up the foam board is going to take more. And
you can reuse it.
Yep, you can reuse these for a really long time. There's a 5-year warranty on them, so if anything is defective, we replace it free of charge for 5 years.
Fantastic. Now, what kind of RV? You've got a picture behind you there with them around an Airstream.
Right. So Jim, who invented these, he full-times in an Airstream. So he did a picture of the Airstream, but they can be used for any RV at all. A bumper pull, a Class A, B, C, any sort of coach, which we customize those kits for people. There's no charge for that service. And we also make them in a larger diameter tube for a fifth wheel or a bumper pull that sits higher off the ground, like an ultralight.
What, as far as, we've got a Class A, but we've got exhaust pipe coming out the side for our heat and one for our generator. What do you do in an instance like that?
So those we recommend that people wrap the pipe itself in like a motorcycle exhaust tape and then further shield it by putting a larger pipe around it.
Okay, easy enough. And again, that's one of those things that if you go with that larger pipe, you can reuse it every year too. So.
Yep. And another good thing about AirSkirts is they can move with if you get another RV, you can take the kit with you. If you downgrade, you would just not use if you go to a smaller RV, you would just not use the additional tubes. If you get a longer RV, you can just buy some extra tubes.
Now, this one we've got here that's all inflated. If that were not inflated, how big would that be as far as for storage?
This one would fold down fairly small. This is a 6-foot tube with on our standard clearance. It's a 22-inch diameter. So this one folds down pretty small. It's those are about maybe 3-4 inches in height, and it folds down to about this square.
So literally one corner of a storage bay in your unit will take care of the whole set.
Right.
That's great. And then you said 14 pounds, so it's not adding a lot of extra weight.
Yeah, that's the absolute biggest one. The entire weight of a full kit for a 45-foot fifth wheel is just shy of 130 pounds for the entire kit for that huge.
That's great. And then you said an inflator comes along with it?
Yep, it comes with a pump. So this is the pump that it comes with. It's a little pump. The hose switches from one end to the other to inflate and deflate, but it's a really high velocity pump. So it can blow up most of the tubes in about a minute, minute and a half. That great big 8-foot by 34-inch diameter might take maybe 2 minutes or so.
That's awesome. If somebody is interested in these, what is the best way for them to get in touch with you?
So you can go to our website, AirSkirts.com, or you can give a call to 833-475-4787.
Perfect, and I'll put a link to that in our comments down below the video also.
Fantastic.
Okay, Melanie, anything else that you'd like to add about it?
We do not charge for shipping within the lower 48. There is a shipping fee to both Alaska and Canada, but it's a pretty low shipping cost.
Fantastic. All right, Melanie, thank you so much. We sure appreciate your time, and great product if you're going to be in the colder climates for sure.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.